evening, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. This is going to be a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the upcoming full moon in Aquarius on August the 22nd or 23rd, depending on where you are on the planet. Okay, so let's get started here to see what does Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising need to release for this full moon period. Three piles here. Okay. Okay. So Pisces, what I see here for you is nothing is yet set in stone. Bring love into the situation and a time to give rather than take. So what I'm feeling for you here, Pisces, is that this full moon is going to bring in energy for you that is wondering about choices that you've made and what will come as the consequence of those choices. What will be as the cause and effect of that. And that right now, maybe you're being too critical in that realm, and it's time to just bring in some love and to be more compassionate with how you look at things. And this is new moon in Aquarius. We're experiencing a full moon in Aquarius, but it's that Aquarian energy of sort of being able to be independent and stand out and not to feel like that's something to be concerned about, that it's okay to be an individual and to love yourself. I feel like that is the essence of your reading here, Pisces, is that it's time to give yourself some love and understand that what is meant for you will always be there. Even though nothing is set in stone, that should free you a little bit, you know? And I think right now let's have a look here at the tarot cards for nothing is set in stone. Nothing is set in stone. Yes, we've got 4 cards, and the first one that came out was the Fool. So yeah, take a leap of faith. Nothing is set in stone. You're at the beginning of a journey here, a journey into the unknown. 8 of Cups. You are going towards your greatest wish fulfillment, but you still don't know that yet because you're just at the 8. But you are heading into a brand new cycle here, Pisces. You are heading into a brand new cycle here. And right now, all you do is just feel a little bit blue right now because you're on the cusp of this. And it's time to take a leap of faith into that unfamiliar path. So if there's something that you've been wanting to try, if there's been something that you've been wanting to do, just like something that you're like, oh no, that's silly. No, try it. This is the full moon for you to release that part of yourself that believes you can't take a leap of faith and that you will be stuck feeling emotionally sort of heavy. No, you can free yourself. Nothing is set in stone, which means that it can be rewritten. Oh, we've got some cards on the bottom here. Hang on. There we go. 1 card on the floor. Now, to clarify bringing love into the situation, I see that you need to heal some relationships. It's interesting. There's some relationships in your life that need you to look at and to bring love into the equation to heal it and to be confident in your ability to do that and to be strong enough to just love and let go. Right? There are some situations. I think you've got a few things happening in this reading here. You personally are transforming, but I think your relationships are also changing here around you, Pisces. You are starting to need to heal some very close relationships around you that are no longer serving you, maybe, or you need to examine if these relationships are still serving you, Pisces. And depending on what the answer is, you're going to have to make some choices potentially. But I feel like that Strength card is here to say that you will be able to do it, that you will, and you'll do it confidently because you'll know you're going to be doing it for your higher good. You know that this isn't just you being petty. This is you're defending, you're standing up for, right? You're healing. I think you're healing some wounds here, and you need to do it with love. with love, not with hostility or fear or anger, but with love. Now this time to give rather than take. Oh, we got another one on the floor. Okay. One more card. Thank you very much. Okay, so there is something interesting in this, a time to give rather than take. Time to give rather than take. I see that we have the energy of the past creeping into your mind nostalgically about a relationship, and you're keeping this really close to your chest. You're not talking much about this with people, and it's interesting. I think it's a time for you to feel these feelings of this past relationship here, this past relationship, but it's like you don't need to reach out and communicate to this person or to anyone else about this. This is almost something that you just need to look at with yourself. Now, a time to give rather than take would suggest to me that you're going to be giving of forgiveness to this situation and not needing to take anything from it. And that's where you don't need to communicate this. This is a forgiveness that you are sending someone by releasing it. You're letting them go. You're letting it go from your heart, from your mind. You're no longer holding a grudge, I think. I think you're letting go of some emotional pain here. And that is going to send you on a path where you are going to discover yourself in a whole new way, and that you're transforming. You are undergoing a significant transformation right now, Pisces. And it's interesting that you are sort of actively reviewing some emotional stuff and asking yourself, like, did I just carve myself into a corner? Or what's that expression? Did I just, make things so that, there's only one or two outcomes available? And I don't think so, because this nothing set in stone says to me that everything is still possible, right? That nothing is off the table. If anything, everything's on the table, because you've got the Fool there, and it's time to walk into that unfamiliarity with the Eight of Cups. Okay, let's clarify this with the Oracle deck here for Pisces. 3 cards, please. Ooh. Okay, one on the floor. There we go. Okay. So we've got some beautiful messages here for you. We have release. Now this release is really to me, this is the letting go of this nothing set in stone, and taking a leap of faith and seeing that there is opportunity and a lot of potential in this situation. I think, once Pisces heals from this, you're really going to release and open up for some brand new opportunities and lots of potential from learning to sort of keep your cool when it comes to communication. I feel like it's a situation where it's like, just because you know the truth about a circumstance that happened or an experience that happened in the past, it doesn't mean that you need to go back to it. You don't need to go back to it to heal. Do you know what I mean? You can heal without running back to what broke or injured you. You can heal without going back to what caused the need for healing. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to run back to whatever it is that you need to heal from so that you can heal from it. You can heal from it and keep the communication not happening. Like, if this situation doesn't appear to me that it's already in communication, so it's sort of like, keep it that way. That's how I'm feeling about this. I think you're going to heal from something without having to go back to it. You can heal from it on your own by understanding it more clearly. I think it's going to involve some relationships that you have from the past, but also some relationships that are around you now, where you're starting to ask yourself if they serve you anymore. Do they open opportunities, or do they take opportunities, these relationships? It's interesting. And then releasing this stuff from the past so that you can move forward and releasing your fear that you can't take a leap of faith. Letting go of the fear to take a leap of faith. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that, Pisces. If this has resonated for you and you would like a personal reading, my email is in the description below. And as always, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and watching. And we will see you again very soon for another reading. Sending you lots of love and light, my friends.